Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi everyone, welcome back to the another video. Today in this video, we are going to start the new chapter, which is change in profit sharing ratio among existing partners. As you know that we are studying partnership, and what is the partnership? Partnership is the relationship between two or more persons who have agreed to share profits of a business, and business is carried by all or any one for them. This is the partnership according to the Indian Partnership Act 1932. As we know that the partnership business come into existence with an agreement which is known as partnership deed. In this chapter, what would be happen? This partnership agreement will be changed here. From this chapter, we will understand the reconstitution of the partnership form. If all the partners are agree to end the existing agreement and they are agree to make the new agreement, so this concept is known as reconstitution of the firm. It means existing agreement comes to an end and a new partnership agreement comes into existence. In case of reconstitution of the firm, what may be the circumstances? The first circumstances may be that they are agreed to change in profit sharing ratio. It means earlier suppose they were distributing their profit like this ratio 3 ratio 2 ratio 1, but after a certain period of time they have agreed that they will distribute the profit equally in the sense if there are three partners then 1 ratio 1 their ratio would be. So the first reconstitution of the firm may be change in their profit sharing ratio, and the second reconstitution part will be admission of a new partner. Admission of a new partner. Third reconstitution of a firm may be retirement of a partner. Retirement of a partner. Fourth reconstitution may be death of a partner. And fifth reconstitution may be amalgamation of partnership firm, or we can say dissolution of partnership like this. So in case of reconstitution of the firm, here there will be five circumstances. In first, they maybe change their profit sharing ratio. Second, it may be admission of a new partner. Third, it may be retirement of a partner. Fourth, it may be death of any partner. And fifth, dissolution of partnership firm. So in this chapter, we will only understand a change in profit sharing ratio. Okay, come to the topic, which is change in profit sharing ratio. First of all, we will have to understand that what topics we will learn in this chapter. First of all, we will learn determination of sacrificing and gaining ratio. Determination of sacrificing and gaining ratio. Then after what we will learn counting of goodwill. Counting of goodwill. Third topic, what we will learn in this chapter, accounting of reserves, accumulated profit or losses. And fourth topic we will learn here, revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities. Reassessment of liabilities. At last, we will understand about the adjustment of capital. Most of this topic, what you will understand in this chapter, this will be totally used at the time of admission of a partnership. Once we understand all these topics, it will be very helpful for us in the chapter when we will study admission of a new partner. Okay, see here, first of all, we are going to start the determination of sacrificing and gaining ratio. How we will determine the sacrificing and gaining ratio. We have a question here. Suppose A and B are partners. A and B are partners having their profit sharing ratio 2:1, like this. Now they have decided that their profit sharing ratio would be equally. From next financial year, like this. Now you have to calculate the gaining and sacrificing ratio of the partner. So what we will do, remember the point that if you want to calculate the gaining ratio, then what would be formula you will use? New profit share minus old profit share. This formula we will use while we have to calculate the gaining ratio. And if you want to calculate the sacrificing ratio, just opposite formula we will use here. Old profit share ratio minus new profit share ratio. This formula we will use for sacrificing ratio. Now in this question, our old ratio is how much? 2:1 of A and B. Their new profit sharing ratio would be equally in the sense their new ratio would be here 1:1 because here are two partners. So unequal ratio in the sense 1:1. Now we have to calculate the gaining ratio or sacrificing ratio. You can use both the formula. You can use any one of the formula for you can use any one of the formula here. You can use any one of the formula for getting the result. Suppose I use sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. How much is old ratio? Old ratio is 2/3 minus new ratio 1 upon 2, 6 here, 4 minus 3. Remember the point, if you are using sacrificing ratio and your answer is in positive form, not negative form, then this partner is sacrificing. And if you are using this sacrificing ratio and your answer comes in negative sign, means other sign, at the time what would be happen? That partner will gain, not sacrifice. While you are using this formula, gaining ratio, on the same way you will have to understand the things. If answer is coming in positive form, positive number, it means it will be gain. And if answer is coming negative form, then it may be sacrifice. So here the partner A is sacrificing how much? 1 by 6 here. And if we talk about the B, 1 by 3 minus 1 by 2, here LCM will be 6, 2 minus 3, it means minus 1 by 6. This B partner is gaining here. So A is the sacrificing partner and B is the gaining partner. This is all about the gaining ratio and sacrificing ratio, which is the first topic of this chapter, gaining and sacrificing ratio. Now this is the another example. With the help of this example, we will be able to understand how to calculate the new profit sharing ratio or sacrificing and gaining ratio. Here is the question given: X, Y and Z are partner having their profit sharing ratio 5 ratio 3 ratio 2. This is their old ratio. We have to calculate new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing or gaining ratio. Here are few conditions given. First condition, as per the new agreement, Z takes 1 by 5th share from X. And second, as per the new agreement, Z takes 1 by 5th share equally from X and Y. And case third, as per the new agreement, X, Y and Z decided to share profit or losses equally. And in case 4, Z takes 1 by 5th share of X and 1 by 6th share of Y. So now we have to solve all the cases and calculate the new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing or gaining ratio. You see here, what would be happen? First of all, their old ratio of X, Y and Z is given 5 ratio, 3 ratio 2 like this. All we will take case 1. In case 1, what is telling here? As per the new agreement, Z takes 1 by 5th share from X. It means Z will take 1 by 5th share from X, not from any other partner. What would be happen here? In new ratio, X 5 by 10 minus 1 by 5th, who will take from the X, Z. So minus 1 by 5th here from X. Y's ratio will be as it is. Here Y ratio is 3 by 10 and Z ratio would be 2 by 10 plus 1 by 5th. Z is taking from X. So from X we will minus 1 by 5th and this 1 by 5th ratio will be added in the Z. Now solve this. What would be happen? Your LCM would be 10. 5 minus 2, it means 3 upon 10 here. Here 3 upon 10 as it is, and here 10, 2 plus 4 upon 10. It means your new ratio will be here 3 ratio. Your new ratio X, Y and Z would be here 3:4. This is your new ratio. If you got the new ratio, then you will be able to calculate the sacrificing or gaining ratio. If we are calculating the sacrificing ratio, then what would be the formula? Old ratio minus new ratio. So here 5/10 minus 3/10. So 2/10. X is sacrificing. For Y, 3/10 minus 3/10. 0/10. Nothing. No sacrifice, no gain. And Z, what would be the Z? 2/10 minus 4/10. Minus 2/10. It means Z is gaining here. So this is the case 1. Now come to the case 2. For case 2 also, your old ratio would be the same. There will be no any change in old ratio. First of all, we have to calculate the new ratio. X, Y and Z. What would be the new ratio? See here what is telling in case 2. As per the new agreement, Z takes 1/5 share equally from X and Y. 1/5 share, Z is taking how much? 1/5 share, but equally from X and Y. See here, Z is taking how much? Z is taking 1/5 share, but not only X. Z is taking 1/5 equally from X and Y. It means Z will take in 1:1 equal ratio from X. How much surrender will X? 1/5 of 1/2. How much surrender will Y? 1/5 of 1/2. It means 1/10 and 1/10. Both the partner will surrender 1/10, 1/10. What would be the new ratio? Old ratio is given here 5/10 minus, because X will give 1/10 to whom? Z, minus 1/10, 4/10. Y is ratio 3/10 minus 1/10. Y also give 2/10. Z 2/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10. It means 4/10. Now what would be the new ratio? New ratio would be here 4/2/4. This would be the new ratio. Now we have to calculate the sacrificing ratio. Here you can also minimize this one. 2 to the 4, 2 1 the 2, 2 to the 4. 2:1:2, like this. We have to calculate the sacrificing ratio. X, how much would be the sacrificing ratio? Old minus new, 5/10 minus new. How much new is? 2/5. 10. 5 minus 4, 1/10. X is sacrificed. What would be happen? 3 minus 10, old ratio, minus new ratio is 1/5. It means here 10. 3 minus 2, 1/10. Y is also sacrificing here. And for Z, 2/10 minus 2/5. Here 10 would be 2 minus 5 to the 10, 2 to the 4, minus 2/10. It means here Z is gaining. This is all about the case 2. Now come to the case 3. If we see the case 3, your old ratio would be same as 5:3:2. This is your old ratio. In case 3, what is telling in question? Case 3, it is telling that as per the new agreement, X, Y and Z decided to share profit or losses equally. Equally in the sense, here The ratio is given already, new ratio. Your new ratio, no need to calculate the new ratio. Your new ratio would be 1:1:1 because they have decided to share their profit share or losses equally. We have to calculate only the sacrificing ratio. What would be the sacrificing ratio of x? Say here 5/10 minus 1/3. 30, 15 minus 10. It means 5/30. For y, what would be happen here? 3/10 minus 1/3. 30, 9 minus 10 minus 1/30. And for z, what would be here? 2/10 minus 1/3. 30, 10 minus 4/30. Here x is sacrificing, y and z are gaining here. These are the gaining partners here. Now come to the case 4. Case 4. What would be happen in case 4? Old ratio would be same as x, y and z. 5:3:2 like this. We have to calculate the new ratio first. What is telling in case 4? See here. As per the new agreement, z takes 1/5 share of x and 1/6 share of y. It means 1/5 of x and 1/6 of y. See here, z takes, how much takes? 1/5 of x. How much is the x share? 5/10 into 1/5 plus 1/6 of y. How much is the y share? 1/6. Z will take like this. How much amount? 5/50 plus 3/60. 10, 1/10 plus 1/20. What would be the LCM here? 20. It means 3/20. This would be the Z share that Z will take from X and Y. Now we have to see that how much X will surrender and how much Y will surrender. X will surrender 1/10th from his share and Y will surrender here 1/20 from his share. Now what would be the new ratio? New ratio X 5/10 minus he is surrendering from 1/10th part 1/10, 4/10 for X new ratio. For Y, what would be the new ratio? 3/10 minus 1/20. Here 20, 10 to the 20, 3 to the 6 minus 1. 5/20. This is the Y's new ratio. And what would be the Z new ratio? 2/10 plus he is taking how much? 3/10, 20. We will write here 3/20, 20, 4 plus 3, it means 7/20. This is the new ratio for Z. So now we have to equal the denominator. 2/2, 8/20. Now what would be the new ratio? your new ratio would be here 8 ratio 5 ratio 7. This will be your new profit sharing ratio. After that, we have to calculate the sacrificing ratio. Now, calculate the sacrificing ratio for x old ratio minus new ratio. Old ratio is 5 upon 10 minus new ratio. New ratio is 8 upon 20. 20, 10 minus 8, 2 upon 20. X is sacrificing here. For y, 3 upon 10 minus 5 upon 20. 20, 6 minus 5, 1 upon 20. He is also sacrificing here. Y is, and for z, 2 upon 10 minus 7 upon 20. 20, 4 minus 7 minus 3 upon 20. It means x is gaining here. This is all about the calculation of new profit sharing ratio as well as gaining or sacrificing ratio. In next video, we will understand the next topic, which is counting of goodwill.